It is not my fault that some of you come on here, click these videos with completely effed up relationships. Well, hello, beautiful people. Hello, hello, hello. If you are new to my channel, well, my name is Marcia. And if you are not new, well, welcome back. First things first, subscribe. Hit that like button so you don't forget to do it later, or we can leave the comments till afterwards. Now, what are we here to do today? This is my couples reading. If you are coupled up with someone, if you are in the talking stages, if you are intertwined, sleeping with some, whatever you're doing, if you've got somebody, whether they think that you've got them or the public knows that you guys are together, does not matter. What we are going to do today is just look at this relationship. That's it. Easy peasy. I'm not putting anything else on it. All right, that's it. Let's get started. So let's see what we've got for you. Now, remember, I said I'm not I'm not looking for anything in specific. Celebration, 3 of Cups in reverse. Now, you guys, some of you think that I can't give a good love relationship to save my life, but it is not my fault that some of you come on here, click these videos with completely effed up relationships. Not my fault at all. So, here's the thing. I know this card. I know this card. This is the 3 of Cups in reverse, and this is a card of it feeling like it's better to be by yourself than with the other person. Now, what is this exactly? No, this is not me saying that you guys are destined to split up or anything like that. What this is saying is that you guys need to be on one page, and you're not on the same page. You're not on the same page at all. And let me tell you this, if you are watching this, this is a cycle that you continue to repeat. You are never vocal enough to actually bring about true happiness in your life. And I can already tell that your happiness is kind of built on whatever is going on around you and whoever else is in your life. So if you are in a healthy relationship, or were healthy before you got into this relationship, you'd be blissfully happy, and then your partner would just add on to it. In this case, that is not the case. What your partner does can make or break your day, every day. That's something that you should be mindful of. That's definitely not something that is healthy at all. Like, you should really be wary of that. 4 of Cups. This is the case of you not knowing where you want to go, what you want to do, really rethinking things. Now, for those of you that are actually rethinking it, we can check something. Let's see where show me where this relationship is headed. For those of you that are second guessing it, that you're not sure if you want to actually be in this relationship or not, this is for you. Where is this relationship headed? We got the Hangman, and then we got the Strength card in reverse. So it is actually mentally and emotionally draining, and I'm going to applaud you. Why am I going to applaud you? Here's why. Because you see an issue and you actually want to do something about it. Now, I feel like some of you are going to drag your feet, and this situation is going to go off. Like, some of you are actually kept a secret, and some of you, okay, this is a widely known relationship, cool, but I'm talking about those of you that are kept in the dark, or those of you that don't know how to just speak when you're not happy, when something's off. You don't express that. That's a problem. Like, that's a real problem. This situation doesn't seem like it's going to go anywhere, and the more you hold on to it, the more you're going to be drained. I mean, that's just it at the end of the day. So, for those of you that are saying, no, look, whatever you say, this is still my person. I'm not trying to get out of this. I'm not trying to pull away. Some of you are going through a bit of a depression right now. I still see it. I feel like you've watched my other videos, and I feel like if you saw that, me talk about that, then this is you still now. Here's the thing. I gotta be very mindful of how I say this. No one is meant to understand your journey but you, and no one is meant to exactly understand your level of depression or understand why things aren't so amazingly great for you but you. You're gonna have to really verbalize things. Now, for those of you that are saying, no, I'm not trying to leave my person, I just don't know what this is. I don't know why I feel like we're sort of disconnected. I don't know why they won't get on my page, get on my side. I don't know why we're not seeing eye to eye. This part is for you guys. This part is for you guys. Let's see. Alright, so we have the Temperance card. We have the Seven of Cups in reverse. And we have the Moon card in reverse. You guys, I'm going to say this, and listen, this is what it is. Some of you rush to get into a relationship. And that's cool, that's fine. We enter into relationships for whatever reason. Some of you really rush to get into a relationship, and it's showing. It's showing that you guys don't really know each other. It's showing that you're kind of taking those rose-colored glasses off. Like, you're not in that mind frame anymore. Some people have this desperate sense of having to cling on to someone, and for some of you, that's what this was. You get into relationship. Now, of course, you want to hold on to this one, because going in and out of relationships isn't fun. I don't care what anybody says. Relationships, going in and out of those are not fun. Dating can be fun, but relationships are not fun. But this really says that you're really trying to be okay with the choices you've made up until this point. And you could say, some of you could say, Marcia, now what? It's so many of you, and it's so many different scenarios. Some of you have children. Some of you don't really know this person. Some of you just met the person's family, and there was tension there. This is a true case. Let me just tell you this. Okay, you're in a relationship. You're doubting. You have your doubts, but you want to stick with this person. This is a you thing. At the end of the day, this is a you thing. This is a you thing. This is you still not putting yourself first. Still clinging to someone, but not putting you and your desires first. You can wake up every day and decide, I don't want to be married anymore. I want to dye my hair green. I want to go vegan. I want to go swim in a lake. Whatever it is, you have the right to change how you do things. The thing is, you're uncomfortable making decisions that are in the best interest of you. At the end of the day, that's what this is. Now, I feel like you guys are going to, for those of you that want to stay with this person, like you're like, look, I want to stay. I do feel like there is going to be a kind of moment where you guys come to a head, if that makes sense. It's a definite moment where you guys come to a head and have some serious conversations, because we still got to go back to this Three of Cups in reverse card. We still have to go back to this. Like, the party's over. Like, the honeymoon period is over. Like, you guys are dealing with some serious stuff, and I feel like for some of you, you're going to realize that the moral fiber, the moral ground, it's not the same. You guys aren't equally yoked in that aspect. But for those of you that want to stay in this, again, you guys are going to have some very uncomfortable conversations. I feel for a couple of you, there will be I feel like you or your partner, I really feel like it's your partner, will admit to infidelity, but this is something that you guys will work through. Now, some of you are going to say, Marcia, I would never, I could never. And then when you find yourself in that situation, you will realize that, wow, people do get through or get past or put a bandage over infidelity. So we cannot leave on this note. That just can't happen. That just can't happen. My couples, listen, times are it's not if you are in an interracial relationship, things are very uncomfortable. If you are in a relationship and you have children outside of your race, but you're with someone that is your same race, times are uncomfortable. If you grew up differently than someone else, or you have a moral standing different than someone else, times are uncomfortable. Right now, times are uncomfortable. Remember, you were hit with all types of stuff. Even your finances were hit. So I'm not saying give each other a little leniency, but I am saying that in times of trauma, that's when a lot of things come out. That's when you get to see what someone is made of. You know what I'm saying? You get to see what someone is made of. So all this is saying is like, look, the party's over for some of you. Some of you actually want to get out of this relationship, or you want to cut ties, and some of you want to stay with your person. For those of you that want to stay with your person, buckle up, buttercup, because this is not going to be easy. For those of you that want to walk away, do not delay it, because the longer you delay it, the more it's going to drain you. The more it's going to drain you. Like, I'm going through all these scenarios and it's literally draining me, and I had all the energy in the world, and now it's like really taking a toll on me. So let's see if there's anything else. All right. Prosperity lies ahead and a fiery climax approaches. Now, prosperity lies ahead is for those of you that separate yourself from this person. Whether you're saying, Marcia, I'm tired of their cheating. Marcia, this isn't it. Marcia, I'm choosing me. Whatever. Marcia, I don't like the way they brush their hair. Whatever it is, if you're choosing you, good on you. For those of you that decide to stay, a fiery climax approaches. Yes, 2 cards really did pop out. A fiery climax approaches. Remember I said there are going to be some confessions. You're going to have some uncomfortable conversations, but you need to have them, all right? You need to have them. Do not shy away from them. Do not shy away from them. For those of you that are A-okay right now, I need to let you know this. Please do not get nervous because you've listened to this reading. Everything that you hear is not for you. Everything that you see is not going to impact your life. So keep going on with your day-to-day. Could this be your partner? Very well, it could. But do not let readings that don't hit home, do not bring them into your home. Does that make sense? Like, this reading may not be your time. And I know you're like, Marcia, are you sure you want to tell us that? Yes, I absolutely do. Even in the description, it says they're eerily specific readings, but they may not be for you. They're still general. They may not be for you. All right? Whew. So, you all. Another interesting reading. Thank you to those of you that have been booking me on the PushyMuse.com website. You guys have been awesome. But yeah, you guys, seriously, if it doesn't apply, seriously let it fly, all right? Now, if you haven't subscribed, I love it if you subscribe. Hit that like icon and leave a comment below. Let me know if this was a hit or miss. Remember, you guys, if it was a miss, it's not going to affect my day-to-day. I just want to see where you stand, because you will eventually be able to follow along with the stories, or shall I say, with your reading. Like, you will be able to kind of have things sync up after a while, all right? Whew. Until next time, have a good one. Bye.